about PV is equal to nRT, that it is called a ideal gas. It is called a ideal gas equation. So when you see ideal, it is like having a ideal, say, ideal boyfriend or an ideal girlfriend. Have you understood, Mr. Avantika?
Yeah.
So, for example, you might be thinking that this is my ideal boyfriend, and you might be thinking that he's the best boyfriend that you'll ever have, and then you get married to him, yeah, and then the boyfriend becomes your husband. And it is pretty obvious, goes without saying, that your ideal
Mm.
boyfriend would be very different from your real husband. Have you understood what I've said?
Yeah.
So, your ideal boyfriend, when he becomes your real husband, so their properties are completely different. And so is the case with the ideal girlfriend and a real wife. Are we clear?
Yeah.
So PV is equal to nRT is called the ideal gas equation. There are few changes which are required so that we can have a real gas equation. A real gas equation is basically an equation which will work in the real world, and that is what we'll be discussing in the next lecture. But right now, I just want to tell you that PV is equal to nRT is called ideal gas and why it is called ideal gas. Are we clear about this?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the difference between a ideal boyfriend and a real boyfriend. Second is I have already sent you two WhatsApps. One of the
Okay.
WhatsApp, one of the WhatsApp is this is a link. You can see the link. You can see the wiki page.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is pressure measurement. See, when you are doing these conversions of PV is equal to nRT, you will be doing different numericals of PV is equal to nRT. The temperature part would be easy because conversion between degree Celsius and Kelvin is pretty easy. Just a factor of 273 has to be added. This volume is also pretty easy because usually you'll see meter cube or a liter, or maybe you'll see decimeter cube at times. So, this is also pretty easy to be taken care of. The problem will arise of these two quantities. One would be the R, the other would be the P. Am I making myself clear?
Yeah.
अभी R का भी काफी easy हो जाता because in the examination paper, like we had discussed in the last lecture also, in the examination paper they'll give you the value of R. There is a very less chance that you will require some modification in the value of R. So जैसे हमने last time भी बात की थी कि तो R की depending upon the units थोड़ा value change हो जाती है. Are we clear? Do we remember the last
Yes.
lecture? Yeah. सबसे
Yes.
बड़ी जो problem that you will face when you are doing these practice problems would be the various values of pressure. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Now, what I need you to see and understand is this: how to use this. Basically, you don't have to, the more practice that you do, you will understand this orally. You will be able to remember few of the values. But what I want you to, always remember is that this is the link where you will get the pressure conversions. Am I making myself clear?
Yeah.
तो किसी भी कभी भी आप you are doing numericals on your own and you want to do any pressure conversions, फॉर एग्जांपल पास्कल को अगर आपको बार में चेंज करना है या बार को एटमॉस्फेयर में करना है, यहाँ पर भी उसने दो लगाए हुए हैं, टेक्निकल एटमॉस्फेयर, स्टैंडर्ड एटमॉस्फेयर. विल forget about this, let us remember this only. So what I'm trying to tell you,
Okay.
what I'm trying to you know in short what I'm trying to tell you is कि कभी भी आपको conversion करनी हो, so this table is available for you. Are we clear?
Yeah.
So you can do the conversions looking at this particular table. Clear till here?
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing that you will see is that the units of pressure, Pascal, bar, atmosphere, torr, this is what is called a PSI. This is what is called a PSI, pound per square inch. Usually, this is what you will see the next time you go to the petrol pump and you see your, that the car air being inflated. When you look at the meter where that air pump is there, have you ever seen the air pump? There,
Mm.
usually you will see this units of PSI written. So PSI implies pound per square inch. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Pound per square inch. This is LB is pound. So pound force per square inch to be exact. वैसे भी समझ आ रहा है? So whenever you want to do any conversion, so just remember that these are the conversion factors which are available on the wiki website. So one Pascal, when converted into bar, this is the conversion. If it is converted into atmosphere, this is the conversion. This is the conversion. This is what we follow. Atmosphere. This is that we usually don't see this technical part. We don't see. This is a conversion in terms of torr, and this is the name of the website. Okay. This is the first part that I wanted to cover. Second part that I wanted to cover that usually I have discussed this many times before also. So this is just that you remember. I'm reiterating that we have already discussed that till 1982 temperature was defined as in terms of atmosphere, and after 1982 the STP, the standard pressure, is defined in terms of bar. So old STP is 1 atmosphere, new STP is 1 bar. This is one thing, are we clear?
Yeah.
This will become very critical for us whenever we are discussing the molar volumes. The molar volumes. Now, I don't want to go again in details about the molar volume part because we have discussed that last time. But if you see these various values, 22.414 or 22.711, you need to remember that these values are as per atmosphere or as per bar. This is what you need to check कि भाई आप जो मोलर वॉल्यूम बता रहे हो किस हिसाब से बता रहे हो. Am I making sense or not?
Yes.
Great. तो ये सब ताम झाम करके this is the introduction that I wanted to give you before we start the